No, not at this time.
Vice Mayor McCurry.
Yeah, I have a few things. Thank you so much for setting the tone with a moment of silence for the tragedy that happened in our city. We always want to lift up our law enforcement, and it's a great moment of silence for all of us, and the outpouring of love that we've seen around our community, throughout the county and Visalia, at the Rawhide game that we attended. It took 3 families out there. It was a good family event, people coming together, and our sheriff was out there speaking to the crowd. And I'd like to thank our interim police chief for his interagency cooperation and keeping the people safe throughout that incident that happened, and just thank all of our men and women of Porterville that were out there taking care of business. And it's just a terrible situation, and we want to continue to remember the family in our prayers, and we're going to have a memorial for him very soon. Also, I want to say thank you to Deputy Donnie Moore for working without, we had our city manager and our mayor out in Washington, D.C. lobbying for our city. And I want to thank Donnie for taking care of business while he was here. Great job, Donnie. You know, the collaboration and the teamwork, cleaning up the paint downtown, taking care of the massage parlor issues, you know, all of the things that we go through at the city. Well done. Thank you very much, Deputy. Last Wednesday, Donnie and I went to the military academy for a meeting, and we had the pleasure of meeting with several folks over there that run that organization, Rudy, and there's 2 Hectors, Hector Delgadillo, and he's our marketing guy. He's 22-year Army veteran, just retired, but we made a really good connection with that group, and they're going to be helping us with the flag folding and honoring the flag folding that we're going to do when we unveil the Washington Monument this September. And they're going to be here this Saturday on Main Street with the booth also honoring the flag walk and the education of the revolutionary flags from our birthday for 250 years. And it was great to collaborate with them. A lot of excitement with the military academy. I got a chance to interact with a bunch of those guys today on the flight simulators at the Pathways that was out at the it was the fairgrounds, right? It was out at the fairgrounds.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's just a great bunch of kids, and I want to also talk about the Jackass Mail Run. We did that last week also. I want to call out the leadership from Kevin Gibson and Tanya and Scott Shear and Art Chiappa and all of those guys. They said a great prayer downtown, and a lot of good honoring our heritage in our community. And I want to say thanks for that police escort. Thank you very much, Bobby. You know, Pioneer Days is coming up in October, and it's that same group of folks, and so we're building up towards that, and we want to do that special in October also. There's a lot of great ideas that we'll talk about in the Heritage Committee about how we might build that up. But I'd like to invite everybody out to the flag walk this Saturday. It's going to be 9 a.m. to 12. We're going to have docents from the museum that are going to walk around and teach American history through those flags, the objective history of what those flags are for, and the history of when they came about. And we're going to have some fun things out there for the kids. I think they're going to have some face painting. We'll have the military cadets there also doing the flag folding, but it's going to be a great event. I want to always say thanks to all of the folks in our community that work on the pathways. It's turned into such a great opportunity for our kids. We had a chance to interact with them today for a while. The mayor was there, AJ was there, Councilman Rivas, and we really get a boost out of that because you got all the 6th graders that are meeting with the high school kids, and the high school kids are mentoring them and teaching them skills and pathways. And it was great to interact with them because when I went to school in Porterville, and we had shop in 7th grade, we were welding in the 7th grade, and that went away for a while. And then it came back through the Pathways program, and it's expanding in some new areas. And it's really exciting to see all those kids collaborating, critically thinking, helping each other, being creative, and mentoring those other kids. And it's just a great event. So I want to say a few things about that. So that's my opening comments for this evening, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice Mayor. April 9th